In the quiet suburb of Willow Creek, Emma Carter decided to host a yard sale to clear out her late mother's belongings. The tables were laden with old books, porcelain figurines, and faded photo albums, each item a bittersweet memory. Neighbors flocked, sharing stories and laughter, until a shadow fell over the scene. Richard Vance, the self-proclaimed president of the Karen Heights HOA, stormed up, his face twisted with indignation. "This is a violation," he barked, thrusting a $5,500 fine into Emma's hands, citing unauthorized commercial activity. The crowd hushed, tension crackling like a storm about to break. Emma, still grieving, felt her heart pound but stood her ground. "This is my property, Richard. You have no authority here." The HO, it turned out, was a sham. Karen Heights wasn't even a registered association, but Richard had been extorting residents for years, wielding fake bylaws like a tyrant. Emma's neighbor, Tom, a retired lawyer, stepped forward, his voice steady but fierce. "You're a fraud, Vance. We've had enough." The confrontation escalated as Richard shouted threats, his authority unraveling under scrutiny. Neighbors gathered, some angry, others fearful, their whispers fueling the drama. Emma's hands shook as she clutched the fine, her resolve hardening. This wasn't just about her yard sale, it was about reclaiming their community from a bully. Emma and Tom dug into Richard's scheme, uncovering forged documents and coerced payments. The deeper they went, the uglier it got. Families had paid thousands to avoid his wrath. The tension peaked at a town hall meeting, where Richard, cornered, lashed out, accusing Emma of destroying community values. The room erupted, neighbors shouting over each other, some defending Richard out of fear, others rallying behind Emma. She felt the weight of their eyes, the air thick with betrayal and hope. "We're not your pawns," she said, her voice breaking but firm. Tom presented their evidence: fake HOA letters, bank records, and testimonies from intimidated residents. The case went to court, the courtroom buzzing with anticipation. Emma faced Richard, whose smug demeanor faltered as the judge reviewed the evidence. The truth was undeniable: Richard's HOA was a fabrication, his fines illegal. The judge threw out the $5,500 fine against Emma and, in a stunning turn, fined Richard $10,000 for fraud and emotional distress to the community. Cheers erupted, but Emma felt no joy. The victory was hollow. The neighborhood was fractured, trust shattered by years of manipulation. Richard slunk away, his reign over, but the scars remained. Back home, Emma sat among her mother's unsold keepsakes, the yard sale abandoned. She wondered if justice had truly been served or if the community could heal from such deceit. The fight had exposed not just Richard's lies but the fragility of their bonds. Neighbors who once shared coffee now avoided eye contact, divided by who had complied and who had resisted. Emma's heart ached for the unity they'd lost. What do you think? Was the judge's ruling enough to restore justice? How can a community rebuild trust after such betrayal?